Let's get ready to rumble. PNN wants to fight San Joaquin Valley. Hello, everyone. When the room fills in, I'll start reading this text I got, and then I'll make a couple phone calls. Try to hide my bald spot. In the meantime, there it is. There you go. There. Get the little. There you go. Get a little swath of hair, cover the bald spot. 37. See some thumbs up, man. You guys want to hear this tea? Speaking of tea, let me get some tea. I'll be right back. Should have thought of that maybe before I started, but this is a glass. This is not a vase, like my wife says. She don't know. This is a glass made for a man. Be right back. Let's get ready to rumble. Fight, fight, fight. Anybody like Volbeat? How does my bald spot just keep reappearing? So, what do we got in here? 56. This is only that many people care that Philly News Now and San Joaquin Valley might have a UFC fight. All right, whatever. Sean, Justin, Midwest, what up? The Movement, Mike Tyson, what's up, brother? Jason's Page. Katana 91, what up? Lake Speed, Sci-Fi, Bri Video Guy. How are you? That was Volbeat, the Warrior. I need a better drumming impression. Let's get ready to rumble. I think they also did a song for the Army. Travis Johnson, what up? All right, I'm going to call Philly News Now, and then I'm going to call San Joaquin Valley Transparency and see if this is real gossip or not. I mean, I'm not into drama, but if they're like literally going to fight and they want it promoted, I want to see the fight. I'd like to be at the fight. So I'm calling Philly News Now right now. I didn't read you the text.
Mr. Felix, how you doing?
Keys! Hey.
How you doing? What's the dealio?
How are you?
I am very, 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 very tired.
Okay, real quick. I'm doing a live stream, and I'm just reading your text that says that you want to fight San Joaquin and then a cop live. Let me know if you want to help me promote the fight, UFC style. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
After my trial, within the next few months, I'm going to take a trip to Agua Prieta, Mexico.
Where?
There, San Joaquin Valley Transparency is supposed to meet me for a bout fight, 3 rounds. Winner takes off. If he makes it to the second round, I'm going to give him 10 G's.
What do you get if you win?
Satisfaction of whooping his ass. Plus, I'm taking my entire gate. I'm selling tickets.
Oh, okay. So you're having a literal fight with San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Do you guys dislike each other or something?
started off as mild contempt and went to full-blown rage today when I called him out and told him that, or basically I was commenting on a post for James Freeman, and he got mad because I had said that he was afraid of the law. I made the comment that he's afraid of the law. So he got all pissed off and started going off at the mouth. And so we've been going at it back and forth, and now he's removed himself and all of his comments from the thread. But essentially...
What platform was that?
Huh?
Where was this at?
Facebook.
Okay.
Where all social media meets.
Okay.
Anyways, the guy is just not on board with actually fixing the issues with our justice system. He's an entertainer. I'm cool with that. I just don't want him to pretend he's anything better. But he started running his mouth, so I started running my mouth, and so he is expected to wuss out. I don't think he's going to show.
Does he know about this?
Anyway.
He knows about this?
He knows about it. We've been arguing about it for like the last 24 hours over Facebook.
Did he say he's down for it?
Yeah, he said he's going to be there.
So let me understand this. You're going to meet where in Mexico?
I'm going to be at a little tiny town just south of the border of Arizona.
And you're going to have basically a venue that you're going to rent? In a cage?
It's not going to be a cage. It's going to be a ring.
Oh, like a box? Is it going to be boxing?
No, it's going to be full-on UFC style. Anything goes. Hell, it might even be bare knuckle. It depends on how he's feeling.
What if you fall out the ring? You just stop and bring him back in? Or you go fucking WWE style?
Well, no,
This is great, by the way.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna say we'll use boxing rules on that. If we fall out the ring, you gotta stop and bring him back in.
I don't know if I've ever seen San Joaquin size. Is he big, small, medium? What are we talking?
He's a little guy.
But he wants to fight you.
Yeah.
And then you.
But here's the thing. I am betting. I'm giving 5-to-1 odds that he is just a little girl who's going to, say what he's going to say behind the internet, but he's not going to show up.
So, just south of the Arizona border, if San Joaquin will show up and you show up, do you have a date set already?
No. I'm not going to release that information until after my trials.
All right. So south of the Arizona border, you, San Joaquin, are going to fight in a boxing ring, UFC style, and you don't think he's going to show up. And if he wins, he gets 10 grand. And if you win, you just got to whoop his ass like Joe Frazier.
Pretty much.
But you're not a small guy.
I know.
But if I was to guess, I'd say you're even bigger than I am. What do you weigh?
I don't remember. I think I remember. I weigh 250.
Yeah, me too.
But I remember, like, you were like pretty much exactly my size.
Damn, I'm that big?
Fuck you.
I know I would want to fight you, and I'm big. So, all right. So, okay. I'm thinking you're getting some promotion here.
That's not even the good one. Like, when I get back to Philly, I've convinced the 16th district, the district that arrested me the last time, the district that I really, really disliked, to loan me one of their patrolmen. So they're going to randomly pick one of their officers, one of their street officers who is fairly well trained to meet me in a sanctioned bout here in Philadelphia.
Are you kidding me? That would be amazing.
That's why I'm doing it.
Now, is that going to be sanctioned and legitimate with a cash prize, or just that's going to be a Patriot versus Blue Waffle match?
No, this one's going to be. I found a place where I can rent a ring for $200. It's about an hour away from where I live. The cop will meet me up there. We'll have cameras set up. We'll have maybe a few seats if I sell some seats. And it's gonna be. It's not gonna be like in the UFC. It's just gonna be a bout that I set up and sanctioned.
Sure.
License.
Sure. Well, all right. I'm gonna call San Joaquin now and see what he has to say.
All right, brother.
Hey man, thanks for the info. And yeah, if this happens and I feel like it's gonna happen, I'll promote the living F out of it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to. I'm hoping. I've already sold 50 tickets, so I'm hoping that he shows up. I'm hoping that I get more ticket sales because I'm going to be investing about a few $1,000s in this. So I'm hoping that I get a return on investment, if you know what I mean.
You better put that in a separate savings account in case things fall through, so to speak.
No, if he doesn't show up, I still get the video.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, very good. All right, dude.
Put the live stream on, and they can show people that he was too cowardly to show up. I mean, it's still good video for me.
I don't like all the infighting, but hey, man, if you guys want to duke it out in a ring, I'm down for sure, absolutely.
I haven't fought on the street since I was like 14. When I started fighting in the ring, when I realized what real fighting was, and that ended with my military career in combatives training. So, there's nothing like fighting in the ring. I like doing it. That's my sport.
Right.
I like doing it.
We know you like to fight, brother.
Good at it. Huh?
We know you like to fight.
All right, brother. So yeah, go ahead and give him a call. I'm hoping you're having a good day. I'm gonna go back to editing.
All right, my man. Have a good one, brother. And you guys want to know who this is and support him? It's newedengroup.org, right?
No, .com. Sorry.
newedengroup.com. He does a website. He does news. He fights the police. On and on and on. All right, sir. Thank you for the update.
People might better know me as Philly News now, but that channel got crashed by YouTube a long time ago. I'm getting crushed by these censorship drones.
Nah, they're messing with me. Every video I put up, it goes green, it goes orange, it gets slashed. There's no rhyme or reason.
Well, that's why I have to put everything behind the paywall, bro.
Understood.
I only have a couple videos that are out there that YouTube can't mess with, so those are the only ones that stay out there.
Right on, sir. Let me
have a good one.
All right, you too. Thank you. All right, there you go. So this is great. Let's see, San Joaquin. There it is. I wonder which number I should call. I got two numbers for him.
The number you dialed is not a working number.
Oh, it's not that one. Let's try that again. Let's try this one.
I cannot believe what I saw on my YouTube.
Just now?
I turned it on.
Just now?
Yeah, this is disgusting, bro. I don't understand this.
What is going on, bro?
I don't know. I guess this is what activism's come to be.
So, you know I'm live streaming, right?
Yeah. I'm watching you right now.
And did you hear the phone call between me and Keys?
That fool, man, I just got some screenshots of that fool calling me a wetback. Are you sure you want to support this guy?
Hey, bro, I want to support all of you. And the guy, the bad or good things you do are your business.
Honestly, John, I'm not going to lie, bro. I've always looked at you in high regard. But this is trash, bro.
What's trash? The dude sent me a text, and I'm trying to get down to it.
What you're doing?
What am I doing?
You're entertaining this garbage.
How do I know it's garbage if I don't call and ask and get the facts out?
Because I'm an activist, bro.
Who said you weren't?
By doing this shit, I'm gonna be in a cage fight. Do I look like a fucking MMA fighter?
Bro, I have no idea. And if you heard the phone call, I said, I don't really know what you look like. I don't know what's going on. I'm calling to get the facts. And if there was going to be a UFC fight and you agreed to it, I would love to see it and promote it. It's a healthy thing.
Well, if you like fighting, why don't you just watch the UFC or Bellator? Look, same thing. Look, I look at this as activism. Same thing with love stories and people hooking up and fighting behind the scenes. None of that shit entertains me. I'm an activist. I do my own work and I try to help others, and that's it. People get upset but hurt sometimes because they expect more from you. That is beyond me, bro.
So, so what's this all about? Hold on, Dave, because I like you a lot, and I know you're an activist, and I've never said a cross word about you. But when I get a text from someone, and don't forget, Philly News Now, well, even if he did call you names, that has nothing to do with me. The dude's helped me out a lot financially.
Yeah, I didn't call you and tell you about this stuff to promote something has nothing to do with activism, bro. The only time that you and I have ever dealt with anything between each other is with activism, trying to help each other out or trying to do something to better the movement. This does nothing, bro, to better the movement. Am I right or wrong?
Well, I believe it does help to get the facts out at all times, regardless of what the scenario is. Having the facts always helps. So what are the facts? And then we can be done with it. If it's not real, it's not real.
Okay, these are the facts.
Go ahead.
This fool goes on to James Freeman's Facebook and starts saying that I'm afraid of the law because I don't want to join his fucking cockamamie association, right?
Right.
He says, I'm afraid because I'm afraid of the RICO Act and I don't want to unite with him. Bro, I don't want to fucking unite in any kind of association whatsoever. We're individuals. We can choose what we want to do and choose to join what we want to join and not join what we don't want to join. This was going to call me out and tag me on James Freeman and call me a pussy and all this and that. So I went over there and I let him have it. I let him know, dude, why don't you go to my stuff and talk to me on Instagram in my private messaging like we've been, giving each other hell over there respectfully without involving anybody else. And then he wants to just keep going on about on James Freeman, and now we're here.
So how did this?
And you know what?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I just keep he just keeps going on about let's fight. We're gonna fight. If you don't fight me, you're a pussy. This and that. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Like this is what this was all about, right? Like.
So you never said you wanted to fight him or challenge him. It's him challenging you. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah. This is the same guy that was running for president. Remember?
Bro, not only do I remember, I had him in person. He's been to my home, and you've helped me out a lot too. And I like both of you, and I'm just trying to get to the bottom of things. There's nothing to be mad about. He said his piece. You're saying your piece. I know that you're an activist. I know that he's an activist. I know that I'm an activist. Even though you're on the streets far more than I am, and you're far bigger of an activist than I am as far as it goes on the streets. And you do what you do. That's not my business. I just wanted to get to the bottom of what's going on here, get the facts out, and what's so wrong about that?
I don't want to entertain anything that doesn't have to do with my work that I do on my channel, if that makes any sense. I don't like to entertain. Look, if you're gonna go and entertain everybody that wants to talk trash about me, hey man, I mean I don't really respect that, bro. But
here, listen, Dave, I had no idea this was trash talk. I thought you two agreed to have a cage fight.
Well, don't you think it would be nice, bro, that you would at least call me since you have my phone number instead of entertain the shit on the YouTube channel on the live video?
I'm calling you right now. You're just upset that it's live?
Before you do that, I mean, to me, you're entertaining that, bro.
Okay, so
I'm not happy with that, dude.
listen,
bro.
I understand.
It's leaving a sour taste in my mouth.
I understand what you're saying, and all I can do is apologize, and in the future, I will understand that you want to be called first. How about that? Because my intent is not to upset you or anyone else.
Yeah, well, I mean.
And I apologize if you're upset, and if you need me to call you ahead of time next time, I will. Absolutely. I do things on the fly, man. You know I do things on the fly.
Well, I like to surprise people myself, bro. But when I surprise people, I'm at least trying to do them a favor, dude. This doesn't do me any solids, bro.
I think it does because you get to get your side of the story out.
This is gonna bring a lot of people, not even a lot, bro, but this is gonna bring a couple fucking idiots to my channel and tell me, hey, are you really gonna fight? Do I really need to entertain these kinds
of actually, you just said, man, Dave, take a breath, man. Listen, I'm not your enemy.
You know what I do and how I do it? I know you're not, but let me explain to you, bro, how I fight. Okay? I just fought a case in court. I didn't beg for donations. I didn't ask nobody to go support me. I beat a false charge in court by myself, bro.
That's great.
I make videos about it. After I beat it, then I made videos about it. That's what I do, bro.
Okay.
I fight. That's how I fight. I'm not an MMA fighter, bro.
Oh, again, Dave, that's why I'm calling you, to get the facts out. People are interested, man. What can I say? Next time I will call you, ask you all the facts before I go live, if it upsets you. My intent is not to upset you.
Right. And in reality, bro, like, that's not even me being upset. That's just me letting you understand how I feel, bro. Like,
and I appreciate it.
With you, I probably wouldn't talk to you ever again. You know, like some of these other
well,
guys
hey man, you got to give me some leeway. You got to take intent into the. My intent is not to piss anyone off, start drama. I literally thought that you guys had something planned.
No, bro, that's like I don't.
All right,
man,
so
might as well start making all kinds of channels for different things like baking and cooking and
baking
and cooking, and I'll just I got an MMA channel. You guys can go entertain that over there,
bro. My channel has baking, cooking, and everything on it.
Yeah, bro, but my channel's a little different, dude.
I got you, bro, and I've promoted you the best I can, and I can keep apologizing, man, but you have to understand, my intent is not to cause problems or to piss you off. It's just to get the facts out there so everyone knows what's going on. Hey, would you want Philly News Now? You're saying he's talking all this trash. You want him just saying that into the ethos, or do you want there to be a place where he said what he said?
That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. I don't like to entertain people that like to just throw stuff out there to call people out for no reason that has nothing to do with activism and what we're doing, bro. That doesn't motivate me to work. That doesn't motivate anybody to keep supporting. I mean, this is just entertainment. This isn't activism.
I believe that this is entertaining, and sure, YouTube's about entertainment too. So, but at the same time, it's entertainment with facts thrown in.
Let's think. There's not facts involved in there. There's no facts involved in there. It's just one guy.
No, what about your side? Your side's not factual?
You want me to send you the screenshots of him calling me a wetback?
I believe you. How about that?
Okay, cool. Wow.
I have no reason not to believe you.
I blocked him. I blocked him, and I moved on. Don't get me wrong. We entertained each other, him and I. We did it mostly in private until he called me out on James Freeman.
Okay.
And I apologized to James Freeman, and he said, "No, dude, you have every right to tell him what you want to tell him right here because he called you out and tagged you on my stuff." So James Freeman understood, and he respected, and big ups to James Freeman for that. And I just blocked the dude, and I ended the drama with that dude over there, and I let him know, hey, let's go give each other hell over there in my private comments like we was doing. You know what I mean? And
right.
To me, that's what men do, bro. We can have it out. We can entertain each other. We can duke it out in the alley, dark alley, whatever. All that, bro. You ain't gonna see me even talk about it, win or lose. If that makes any sense.
So let's just get a few things straightened out. I didn't call you to piss you off, and I'm gonna apologize one last time. Secondly, he challenged you. There was no agreement. You didn't agree. You never said for 10 grand you'll go down to Mexico and blah. Everything he said, you're saying is nonsense, right?
Yeah, this is all derived from his mind, bro.
Okay, so you didn't agree to fight. You don't want to fight. You don't, and again, you don't want this stuff entertained, and I know that now, and I'll call you ahead of time. And I apologize. My intent, you have to understand, my intent is just to get the facts out there. I understand now that you'd want. See, I'm exactly the opposite. If I heard anyone, regardless of who it is, spewing nonsense out into the space, I want to confront them directly head on.
Maybe he thinks I agreed to it because I told him that if I fight you, make sure you bring a bra because I don't want to get knocked out by one of your booties. That's all I said. You want to make
Zing!
Fun?
Zing!
Fun? I have to make everybody in the chat laugh. You guys want all that?
Go, dude. You can. Hey, this open forum, bro.
You guys want me to go work on a video and help somebody else out? How about that?
Hey, it's all part of life, Dave. Man, just relax. I apologize again.
I'm good, brother.
All right. So, and
No,
you,
no hard feelings, man. I just don't like to entertain this kind of
I
stuff.
got you, man. I got you. And you've helped you. Both of you guys have helped me out, dude. Just so you know,
And
you've helped me
you
out a
know,
ton. He's helped me out a
and
ton.
you returned the favor as well, bro. You've actually helped me out. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you found my channel first, and you gave me a shout out, and I was just blown away because the amount of subscribers you had, and you like noticed my channel, and I remember that. I was like, damn, dude, this is crazy, you know. And so, but yeah, bro, I respect you a lot, bro. That guy,
And
I
vice
think
versa.
I thought I lost total respect for him, bro. But in reality, look, if he would apologize and we'd move forward, I would still probably help him out. I'm not, you know, I don't hold grudges or nothing like that. And this guy said some foul ass things to me, and I just cut him off and moved on, bro. And I thought this shit was over, but obviously this guy's got a campaign
I
going.
mean, at
He's
my,
not, I guess he ain't running for president in 2024 now. He's just gonna promote this fight the whole time.
in my, well, I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know, man. It's yeah. In my opinion, this is done. He said some stuff about Freeman's thing. You said some stuff about Freeman's thing. There was no actual plan or agreement to fight anywhere. So this became a big nothing burger. But in the meantime, you see how we sorted it out and figured out what's what and who's who. So you could always point back to this video, you know what I mean? And say, here's the facts. Enough of the nonsense.
Well, you know what, man? Let me just say this.
Go ahead.
Even though I don't like this, every time there is a lot of people have talked shit about me out there, and people think that it's gonna hurt me. And on the contrary, bro, I don't mind fighting trash with my class. I'm not the classiest dude around, even though I'm gonna go pick up some new shoes because the mall opened again that I just bought before they closed down. But you know, I don't mind, bro. I usually when people come to my channel to talk shit, a few people give me thumbs down, but I end up getting more support. When they
Same
see my
here.
channel, they're like, hell yeah, I'm sticking around. So everybody, if you guys want to keep making videos talking about me, go ahead.
It does, hey, it only helps you, man. There's no such thing as bad publicity, you know.
Yeah.
So as long as they spell your name right, that's what I say.
Yes, sir.
Is wherever you're going, is that close to the carniceria where they have chicharrones and modelo?
Always, bro.
Bro, that was my. I was dying laughing when you said that line, and you know how many times I practiced that day that line just so I can make a video where I was just gonna say I'm going down to the carniceria to get some chicharrones and modelo.
That's where I'm from, man.
Did I just see a video of yours where there was like a smoking hot female cop? She telling you not to block traffic, or was that Tulare?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Are you two guys like neighbors or buddies or relatives? Because I have such confusion. When I thought that Omaha cop block and Philip Turner were the same person for a minute, and I felt super stupid when I said that.
A lot of people think that we're the same guy. We're not the same guy. We're not related. I just helped his channel. He lives about an hour away from me, and that's about it.
You guys are friends and do audits together, also, right?
Not anymore. I've moved on.
Okay.
I don't really want to talk about that.
I understand. Hey, let me tell you, Dave. That's how it is in life. When you're doing your thing, and there's haters, and believe me, I'm on the same train going down the same track. I have like 3 good friends that live in Florida. The rest of my friends are from my hometown. And you really have to cut people off, man, because it's your life ultimately. And I completely understand where you're coming from. I'm not saying you need to cut me off, because you have to understand my intent. And it wasn't to rile you up or spread false info. It's actually to get the facts out.
Yeah, man. Well, I think it gives a boiling point for some of these trolls. Like,
send them to this video.
Let me say like this. Look, you got Patrick DeCambria on here saying, my list for California auditors keeps getting shorter and shorter. Patrick DeCambria was a supporter when I first started, and then he started talking, like, saying things about me and how he's cut me off and everything like that. But you see, what he's doing there is he's spreading propaganda for other folks to follow his mentality and this and that. And I just laugh at that. And like I say, this type of stuff entertains that type of stuff. And it boils and it boils and it empowers the ones who are really not here for activism, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but
you know what? Like I say, man.
Do you know who it helps?
Guys like that, they'll stay off my channel, and that's fine. But the support that I end up getting from, you know, even when there's hate and there's bad stuff talked about me, the support that I get is tremendous, bro.
Exactly.
Totally blows me away. Anyways, I mean, you know. So,
dude, the people private message me my address and say they're going to come kill my wife. So you're preaching to the choir here. So you know what I mean?
For sure, dude. And you know, like, I helped the guy, bro. There's only, look, John. Out of all the people that I helped, okay, out of all the people that I helped, there are a handful of people that expect more from me. This is how I look at them. Okay, I'm the Joe Rogan of the community, so I point at him and say, "That's a badass championship fighter, right?" It's my job to promote you and get you as much support as possible. It's not my job to go and train you. It's not my job to get in the octagon with you and fight your fight. I don't know what else to do. All I can do is try to help as much as possible, and people expect more from me sometimes.
Well, let me help you out with that, because I get the same thing. We all have the same amount of time in the day. The same 24 hours you have is the same 24 hours we have. We have our own mental construct of how we want our day and our life to go, and we can only do so much to help other people. We need a bigger, more and more people, because the most famous of us can only do so much. We still have to live our life. Am I right on that?
Yeah.
That's it, dude. And the more subs you get, like, people still messaging me constantly saying, watch this, do this, report on this. People will call me from 6 states over saying, I've uncovered blah, blah, blah. And they want me to go full scale, devote my whole life into their story of their local town. And you have to do it yourself. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. I just, you know, a lot of people want to say a lot of different things about me. Oh, San Joaquin doesn't go out and record anymore. You know, I don't do things how people think I should, bro. If that makes sense.
Well, why should you?
I rock and roll the way I'm gonna play my tunes the way I rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? And there was a couple channels that I promoted recently, News Now Ninja and Political Trans Tribune from Texas. And they drove all the way down here to California, Bakersfield, California, to record with me. We went out for 3 days straight. We got tons and tons of content. So if I can take this time to promote 2 channels right now.
Absolutely.
News Now Ninja, Political Trans Tribune, 2 awesome channels out of Texas. These guys came to help me. And
slow down. Let's say their name nice and slow. News Now Ninja.
Yes, sir. News Now Ninja.
And the other one?
Political Trans Tribune.
Political Trans Tribune?
Yes.
Like TRANS, trans?
Yep.
Okay. And don't you also have 2 channels?
I got 3 channels. I got 3 channels.
So the channel you want people to hit first would be
News Now Ninja.
That's your channel?
No, that's the guy that came out.
All right, we got News Now Ninja, and then the other one was something political
Trans Tribune. And you know what? Since Patrick DeCambria, he might not like me much. Hold on. If Patrick DeCambria, even though he might not like me much, I see he's got a wrench there. If he would do kindness to the community and go grab those links of those channels, News Now Ninja and Political Trans Tribune, and put those links up there for everybody can go subscribe to the channel, since they took that option away on YouTube.
Yeah, anybody that has a wrench that wants to promote News Now Ninja and Political Trans Tribune.
Yes, sir.
All right, now let's promote your channel. The main one you want people of your channels to go to.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's promote this new channel, which was Best of SJVT, that I created because my main channel was taken down. But since I got it back, I dedicated this channel to a book that was written in dedication to First Amendment auditing. I don't know if you've seen or heard about the book yet, but it was written by a retired fish and game warden of 28 years who never had to use his service weapon or pull out his service revolver. And he talks about why. He has other books written about his...
What's the name of the book?
The name of the book is Rise of the Oath Breakers. And the channel name is called Rise of the Oath Keepers. And so we can try to just kind of, create oath keepers instead of oath breakers. You know.
Rise. All right.
And
Hold on, Dave. Slow down. Slow down. You got to say these names slow and promote them. So, Rise of the Oath Keepers is a channel people should go subscribe to, and then the book is called Rise of the Oath Breakers.
Yes.
All right. Go on. Go ahead.
And like I say, man, this guy is a good guy. He supports First Amendment auditing. There's a lot of pages and chapters in that book that show arrests of activists. Many of them in there. Some of them I don't get along with. There's not Houston, High Desert Community Watch. But I promote the book because this isn't about me. Even though I don't care about too much about these guys, I promote the book because it's written in dedication to the activists' work, not the drama behind the scenes, or not if anybody likes or dislikes me or anybody else. This is all the work that we've put in, and inspired by the work that we've put in. And basically, this retired Leo, Fish and Game Warden, is basically calling out the bad cops and what they do. So, all
right, brother. What else you got for me?
I don't know, man.
What about your channels?
We don't gotta promote those, man.
Whatever, man. His channel is San Joaquin Valley Transparency and Best of SJVT.
No, I don't have that channel no more.
Oh, that's gone? So San Joaquin Valley Transparency and San Joaquin News Network?
Yeah, those are the two channels that I have now, man.
Those are his channels. You heard what he said. According to Dave here, is just a bunch of S-talk on a thread, on a YouTube thread. Nothing was agreed to. No venue was agreed to. And basically, Keys is just challenging him, and he's saying he's not interested. Mind your own business. Leave me alone.
Yeah. There's always somebody bigger and stronger than us, if that makes any sense. I know a 75-year-old man who weighs about 95 pounds who I would never raise my voice to or disrespect, bro. Let me just say that. There's always alpha males that are not imposing, and this guy is not really scary. So
I hear you, brother. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm sorry I ruffled your feathers a little bit. I hope you know it wasn't my intention.
All right, brother. No worries, man.
You have a good day, sir.
Much love, John.
Same here. See you guys. All right. I was going to call internal affairs today too, but I guess I could do that tomorrow. I guess I could do it now. Nah. Well, that was a big nothing. So it sounds like Keys challenged him. They got in a spat on the internet. It turned into a challenge. Nothing's agreed to. San Joaquin doesn't want to fight physically. Philly News Now wants to fight physically. He's offering 10 grand. I don't even know if I'd fight him for 10 grand. I'd probably just run around and avoid him and stiff arm him and try to push him away from me and avoid his haymakers. 10 grand. It's a lot of money. Changed my life right now. I still don't want to fight Philly News Now. I'm too old, man. He's got a lot of rage. So there it is. All right. Patrick, seems like Dave had issue with you too, huh? Listen, man, if anyone knows about haters, it's me. And this is my way to get the facts out there. I was told something. I was shocking. I was entertained. I was giddy, honestly, because fighting, even if it's between two auditors, the thing is, when you're kids and you have a disagreement and you take a few swings at each other, you realize that you don't really want to take swings at each other, that you want to hug each other, and there's this big tension wall that has to be punched through first. Well, Keys also said he's going to fight a cop. That, I'm still interested in that. You know, I don't agree with everything everyone says. You can't agree with everything everyone says. A lot of people say, John, I have to disagree with you on this video. And that's fine, and I give them a thumbs up. But when you say you're an imbecile and you start out nasty, then I have to get nasty. And if the people that talk crap about me, I invite them right here onto a live stream every single time to have a live debate with me, and none of them will do it. So that was kind of what it would look like to have a debate, minus the two parties. I mean, I could have put him on three-way. San Joaquin, again, dude, not my intent to upset you or anyone else. I just wanted to get the facts out there. The facts are out there now. This should be squashed. Anyone that trolls or says or does anything, you're just being a moron because you heard both people. You heard what they both had to say. Now you know the both sides of the story, and now you got to filter and formulate the truth. To me, it sounds like it was nothing but a fight on the internet and a challenge with money back behind it. It's not going to go anywhere, so that's it. I like both them guys, man. So I like Dave. I like Keys. You know, I don't agree with everything they both say, but I definitely like watching Keys and watching his life and what happens in his life. And I love watching San Joaquin. And he just said that people say he doesn't go out anymore. I didn't know that he stopped going out. He's made so many videos out on the field. So it's hard to produce just fresh stuff constantly. And if the trolls think they can do it better, go ahead. Show me. Show me how it's done. Please. I'll send people your way. All right, everyone. Call PNN back? Nah. We got the gist. I'm not calling PNN back. Why do I? Oh, you don't look scary? Okay. What's his name doesn't look scary either. Pretty boy Floyd. But pretty sure he's beat 50 guys in a row. Did I see the cage fight that Rogue posted? No. I am Greek. Meathead. Or metalhead. Sorry. Comments. Let me see if I go back a little bit here. Who is PPN? It's PNN, Philly News Now. That's who he is. NewEatingGroup.com. I just called Joe Cool for that lame stuff he does. So anyone who wants to cross me out for that, go ahead. This guy posting Bible verses. Let's hide that. SJVT. Last Chance says SJVT is right. This crap does not need to be promoted. Why would anyone want to fight with each other? Because we're men. Men like to fight sometimes. Well, that's why people watch boxing. That's why people watch wrestling. That's why people watch the Olympics. That's what. Come on. That's like one of the oldest sports in the world. Come on, Chili Juice, man. He's tripping because people are talking junk about him. I'd be tripping too. I'd be tripping. Someone says a crossword about me that isn't true. I lose my mind. I want them head on. Right here. Let's talk it out, bro. It's hard dealing with thin-skinned people. Who puts whose self out there? Oh, man. There's a lot of opinions here. All right, man. I can't read all these because it's really hard to read them on my PC. It's not clear. Blah, blah, blah. Bottom line, this is nothing but internet squabble. Donnybrook. Internet Donnybrook. No fight. No one's going to Mexico. That's it. Anything else? Katana 91 says, in my state, mutually agreed upon fight is totally legal. And what's your state there, Katana? I want to see a fight. I still can't believe people would threaten John. Why? They threaten me all the time. The nastiest threats I've ever heard in my life. Nothing to see. I don't agree 100% with anybody. That's it. That's all there is to it. You do what you do, and you say what you say. San Joaquin prefers that they just say it out into the ether. I prefer you say it directly to my face, and I can respond this way. Live, No one can edit anything. No one can say you cut that part out, you edited the video. This is live, buddy. What's going on today, John? Yeah. John Felix first donut slopperator, says Nassim Agdam. Donut operator is probably in far better shape than me. So if I were to have a cage match or something with him, I'd have to train for like 6 months. And I think I'm bigger than he is, so it wouldn't be all that fair. But then again, he's got age and I'm old and diabetic and all that stuff. But I would definitely weigh my options if that were ever a thing. Who makes magic every day? That's me. That's me. I'm sorry, John. I was in the moment. It's all good, Chili Juice, man. Everybody needs to calm down, man. Calm down. San Joaquin, just like News Now Houston. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people think he's a sex offender. According to him, he lost. He tried and he lost his trial years and years and years ago. But there's no effing denying that he's put out good material. He's put out good work. He's done good work. He's exposed corruption, regardless of what he did 20 years ago. The fact you can be good at being a journalist and auditor and activist while also being this bad person. Two things can be true at once. You can be an awesome auditor or musician like Michael Jackson and in the background be a kid toucher. Two things can be true at once. Did Mike make great music? Yeah. Did he touch kids? I'm 90% sure he did. He still made great music. You still like Thriller. You still like blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. Two things can be true at once. Facts. SJVT has put out a lot of good stuff. Philly News Now has put out a lot of good stuff. You may not like Philly News Now. You may not like SJVT or News Now Houston or whoever. You may not like me. But the facts are we've done stuff. Okay. Ultimate example. Hitler. He's a murdering psychopath, crazy dude with syphilis. But he built the Autobahn. And people are enjoying it to this day. Does that make Hitler a good person? No. But did he do a good act when he built the Autobahn? Absolutely. John's a Nazi. Weed the people. Everyone filmed the pollicle. You might have someone's life. You might save someone's life. Yeah. Record. That's the bottom line. Record. Like Patrick said, anyone with a cell phone has a camera on it, unless you're still using a flip flop from 1996 Motorola. I used to take my Motorola flip phone. Why can't I say flip phone all of a sudden? I used to take my Motorola flip phone and play one-on-one with just the clubs, one-on-one Halo with just the club with my friend in Ohio. And we'd come around the corner and club him over the head. And it was really tense because I would just sit in one spot when I heard the footsteps. Like, so then I take my Motorola flip phone, flip it open, and record that little part where I hammered him over the head with a club, and then I text it to him. That's when my first flip phone. Oh, reminiscing the days of old. Cannabis is the answer to all problems, says Metalhead. Dude, you just puff on dabs all day and play Offender, don't you? Oh, wait, you play a BC Rich or a Warlock or something. Hello, Moto. SJVT is not. What in the world? Well, I'm glad I'm not reading the comments now. All right, everybody. Anything else? We good? We got that settled? We'll call internal affairs tomorrow at District 3 and file complaints against about 4 officers. Part 3 of the video is out for members only, uncut with all the cussing. I still have to go through and mute out all the things I said to the people, the public servants, And then I'll release that later today, part 3. There's also going to be a part 4 because I didn't realize how damn long this video is. So part 4 will absolutely be the last part. It was where the police show up. What else I got? Part 3 of my video where the probation officer touched my phone and I went crazy on him for touching my property. And then he called the police and filed a false police report. And the police showed up and tried to tell me I'm not allowed to be there. And I told them a few things that they didn't like very much. So they all scattered like roaches. Cop roaches. Why would anyone listen a word you say? Why would anyone listen to a word you say? You sound like a Karen in front of a camera. Ha ha. I don't know, bro. I guess they're just not as smart as you are. All 226,000 of them. What do they know? Thank you for your infinite wisdom. I think a lot of people should listen to you instead of me. Taking trash about peeps is irrelevant to the videos they present. Cameras don't lie. That's true. Part 4. Oh my God, this is so intense. Glurbo 51. There, when going gets rough. Oh Lord, more crap talk. SJVT, man. I know how you feel. Hey John, hello. I'm from Cleveland. A fight? I'm there, dude. Headbanging is my name. Headbanger 69. What part of Cleveland, dude? Wycliffe or Willoughby? Auditor drama. There's always auditor drama. It seems like in the California area. Us Florida auditors, I don't think we really fight with each other. There's one dude I had to block because he's just an imbecile, and I won't even mention his name. It's not worthwhile. Mentioning his name will only help his channel with less than 1,000 subs. So, but he was calling me nonstop, and when I told him, you know, calm down, he just couldn't calm down. Yeah, he always had this huge scoop on what's going on, and asked me if I wanted to cover the story. So I asked him a few questions about it, and it always turned out to be nothing. And then he'd be like, "Do you want it or not?" I go, "Do I want this nothing burger? No." Florida Otters DGAF. Yeah, bro. Rogue writes Crispy. Ebor Rob. Who else is in Florida? Jeff Gray. Maddie. Anyone else can name the Florida auditors? I'd like to memorize those. Demonic Cop Watch. The Watchman. James McClinnis. He's a First Amendment auditor also. Has a YouTube channel. James McClinnis for sheriff. He's running again. He's campaigning now for the 4 years from now. Why shouldn't he? Mr. Westeño. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. Let's shout out all the Florida guys. We all like each other as far as James Madison Audits. He's awesome. And he has an awesome electric scooter. Big Nick. The A-Team. I don't know who they are, but if they're Florida, what's up, the A-Team? East Coast, West Coast, Revival, Guck, Snoop. What does that mean? American Hostage? Yeah, so Florida Auditors. Jeff Gray, me, writes Crispy, Eyes on the State, Rogue Nation. That's the Bolt Action News Group. I am an affiliate. Ebor Rob, I said him. Solo Yacker, the Armed Fisherman. Solo Yacker, the Armed Fisherman. The A-Team. I already said the A-Team. I said Solo Yacker. Orlando's Voice Transparency. That's Andrew. Poor Dirt Farmer. That's right. My Eye on You. That's another guy. DC Transparency. That's another Florida guy. Government Accountability out of Lakeland. That's another guy. I said the Rogue. The guy who's in jail. Who's that? Oh, Ian McGuire. I I never had no issues with the guy. That's it. We got a lot of Florida auditors, and we all like each other. Florida's a chill state, man. The only issues we have here is the government. You strip down the government of Florida down to back to a constitutional government, this will be the absolutely positively best state to live in the world, best place to live in the world. Fishing capital of the world, golfing capital of the world, more beaches than anywhere in the world, I believe. Some of the best beaches in the world, the cleanest water. Pool, billiards is big in Florida, where in other states it's disappeared. Everyone's in Florida. California or California, the auditors there are great and they've done great work, but the state in general, before I even started any of this, to me is like a different country. Florida's where it's at. You got, all we're missing is some open carry, which soon enough it'll happen. And we need to get the government and the police back in their little constitutional box, and we'll be strict. Texas has it all. So does Florida. What is Florida? And it's easy to get around Florida because there isn't mountains and hills and twists and turns everywhere. It's nice and flat, straight lines. I hate mountainous, hilly terrain and twists and turns. I get carsick. Screw you, bro. Say something. What else? I got to go make a ring now. Joe Cool. I don't know who Joe Cool is, but if he's in Florida, what up, Joe Cool? Love Florida, but Texas is home. All right. I've been to Houston once for a few hours. No, I stayed overnight. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York all need help from corruption, says Nassim. Those are some of the worst states. They're very similar to California, to be honest with you. Every one of them has it. By the time you're done with a paycheck over there, they take like 30-some% of your money. If that's not stealing and illegal and unconstitutional, then what the hell is? They're telling you how much of the money you earned you get to keep. That's slavery by definition. Florida is the inbred capital of the union. Okay. I don't know about that. I don't know who Joe Cool is. Wolfie? Wolfie, are you in Florida too? Wolfie Gladly, accountability inspector. He's another great auditor. I don't know if he's in Florida. Yes, I got your ring done, Kenny. It's in the mail, brother. I hope you love it. I hope you enjoy it. I sent you the $100 one I sell on my site. It's the Archangel Michael, and he's slaying the dragon. I put a little note on the envelope that hopefully the angel gets you through all your rough times right now. So yes, sir, it's in the mail. You'll be seeing it soon. You're gonna have to sign for it though, because I only have a few of those coins, and I don't want to lose that one. SJVT. Oh man, Dennis Rose has never done, and I mean never. Doesn't anybody remember when he was? My email address. I never sent my email address. You want to contact me, it's through Facebook Messenger. That's the only way. Either through the John Felix News website, which I only check every once in a while, or my personal Facebook Messenger. Find me on there. I'm the guy shooting pool in a tuxedo. The Resistance, you want a mass audit with me? Okay. We'll get down to Tampa and do a mass audit. I'll try to get everybody together. Part 3 is going to come out today. Hyper light. I've already released it for the members with the cussing. I just have to thank you, Kenny, dude. You don't have to thank me. You've done so much for me. Are you kidding me? Thank you, brother. Crap, I don't use it. I don't know why all these people don't use Facebook. Download the Facebook Messenger app. You can make video calls, phone calls, and directly communicate with somebody without having to give your phone number or email address away. It's the most practical way. Texas equals Florida except for the beaches. Florida rules. Except for the beaches, that's a big deal. You guys go sunbathing in the oil fields? I don't know enough about Texas. I just picture a bunch of people laying out on folding chairs like they would in Florida, and then I picture one of them oil rigs in the background just going, and then a tumbleweed going by and goes. Man, people giving people the middle finger. NC Tyrant Hunter, what's going on, man? Did I spark off some auditor infighting here or what, dude? You guys need to calm down. Grab you a fine female, show her what time it is, and then go down to the carniceria and get some chicharrones and a Modelo. I don't drink beer, so I'd probably get one of their fruity little beverages they have in those places. Jar. I think they start with a J. All right, Joe Cool's a kick-ass cop watcher. Right on. Manscaping. John, you're my favorite YouTube. You're my favorite person in the whole world, Hyperlight. Thank you, brother. V8 Splash. Accountability. Just reminded me I was thirsty. Paulie Glocks. Press on. You hear press on? Press further. Press forward. Amble about. Amble about is like my favorite thing. I don't know why. Hey, on an average, how many times do you eat alligator or iguana? I've eaten alligator maybe 4 times since I moved to Florida in 2001. Iguana, I've never eaten. Didn't know you could eat them. That reminds me, there was a great story. It got really cold in South Florida. Really cold probably means 50 degrees. So I guess when it gets that cold, the iguanas that live down there, and there's thousands and tens of thousands of them, they just kind of freeze up and go into hibernation or something. Well, if they're sitting in a tree, you know, and the wind blows and they go on, they start falling on the ground. This is not a joke, by the way, people. I wish this was a joke. This is one of the scariest stories I've ever heard in my life. And then I'm done with this because I have to do like physical manual labor. I can't believe it's been an hour. How the time flies, right? When you're having fun. So it got cold. Iguanas went into hibernation. The ones that were in the tree fell down onto the sidewalks and stuff, right? So this guy who was probably from a different country, I'm assuming, because think about it. A typical American's not going to go by, see iguanas on the ground and start collecting them. So he goes, sees all these iguanas on the ground, and he starts picking them up because he's going to eat them. Dinner. He sees dinner. I see a disgusting, crazy lizard that I would like to have but not have. He sees food. So he grabs all these lizards. I don't know how many. Let's just say for the sake of the story, 8 to 10 lizards. Puts them in the back seat of his car. Starts driving. And then his car is warm on the inside. So as it gets warmer, they all come back to life out of hibernation. Imagine you're driving an 8 to 10 giant, I don't know how big they were, but they're giant in my mind. Giant iguanas all come to life in your back seat. And then you're like, oh, and then they just imagine they just start flying all over the cab and their tails start whipping. Oh my God, that would be, dude, I would literally open my driver's door and jump out. I don't care if I'm going 100 miles an hour. Whew, got anxiety just telling that story. One more quick one, iguana story. My wife and I are on the cruise. We met these old people who were like drinking champions. They had the cruise figured out. They knew how to get drinks. We go to dinner. One of them would go out to the casino, get his free drinks, bring them back to the dinner. This, that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they kept talking about iguanas. Iguanas. They have iguanas in their yard, this, that. And I'm like, man, I wish I had an iguana in my yard. That'd be so cool to have a wild iguana in my yard. Anyway, we never see iguanas up here in Central Florida, Tampa area. They're all in South Florida. Anyway, so cruise comes back to Miami. We get in the car. We start heading home. We're going 75 north, really, really fast. And I swear to God, and I swear I can't make this up, on the side of the road, there was an iguana right there on the side of the road, and he's looking at us as we're driving by. It's like, hey, hey, or like he was waiting for the cars to go by for him to cross the road. He was big too. Probably took up half the lane you used to pull over. And he's just sitting there like this, and we just flew by, and we're like, oh my God, all this iguana talk. And there's a damn iguana right there, Highway 75, waiting for the cars so you can cross the road. I'm hungry. A lot of messages held for review. Boop boop bap. Boop boop bap boop 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 bap. Boop boop bap bap. Boop boop bap 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 bap. I'm gonna fight right at Rice Krispie in the Connect 4 match in Tucson, Arizona. I'm down, bro. Just make sure you stream it live. Anyone want to take me on in some backgammon south of the border? Backgammon south of the border. You don't want none of this. Huh? This is where Greek messes me up when I'm trying to learn new words in Greek. Tavli means wood. Tavli. And then tavli means backgammon. Tavli, wood. Tavli, backgammon. You guys done? Do you play chicken? Yeah, I play chicken. Fried chicken, grilled chicken, chicken nuggets, lemon pepper chicken, Cajun chicken, chicken Alfredo, buffalo chicken Alfredo, boneless chicken wings, regular chicken wings with the feathers on them, without the feathers on them, dipped in blue cheese with feathers, dipped in blue cheese without feathers, jalapeno ranch. How you know Chinga? Who the hell's Chinga? You don't need a car to play chicken. You can play chicken. You can run at each other. Or just reminded me of another story. Every time we play football in my hometown, me and this other guy would run into each other full speed and hit each other. And then we both get completely winded, be down on the ground for 5 minutes. And then we play football. All right, I'm out of here, man. This is like fun. But again, thanks everyone. Peace. Chicken grease. Stop fighting, man. Keep activating. Florida Auditors Unite! Hurrah! I love you guys, man. Thanks so much. I'll call Internal Affairs tomorrow live for the District 3 in Tampa, and I'll edit out the cuss words in part 3 and release that later today. Thanks, everyone. Peace and tranquility. Bye.